Hello, Namibia. Welcome to the FLI Podcast. I'm your host, Betty, and today we are joined by...
Hi guys, my name is Aniel van Finkenstein. I'm here from F&B. In my day-to-day, I look after the fiduciary department, dealing with lost wills and testaments and deceased estates, etc. But today, I'm here for my other passion project, the consumer education. So I'm very excited to chat with Betty.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
F&B has been at the forefront of banking innovation, SME development, financial inclusion, as well as digital platforms. Now, in this episode, we explore modern banking, digital transformation, responsible lending, entrepreneurship, financing, and how individuals can build strong financial profiles. So let's get into it.
Let's go.
Ms. Aniel, could you please explain your role at F&B and how your work contributes to Namibia's financial ecosystem?
Cool. So in my day-to-day life, I look after the fiduciary department, which is lost wills and testaments and estate administration. But my passion project at F&B really has to do with the consumer education and financial empowerment of our clients. So that's why I'm here today, is to chat a little bit about how we can help you grow your money, save your money, become financially empowered.
Yeah. Outside of loans and deposits, how does commercial bank actively support national economic development?
So as a commercial bank, our role is really much wider than just taking deposits and giving loans. We are here to make your ease of banking easier by providing affordable, reliable, secure solutions to our customers. We want to be your trusted partner to help you grow and thrive, and this is for everybody from individuals to businesses. So this includes everything from digital tools to other solutions to keep daily commerce flowing. And then through our innovation, the investment, the job creation, and the daily work of actually keeping the economy going, we play an active and essential role to building a stronger, more prosperous, and internationally competitive Namibia.
All right, F&B has invested heavily in digital platforms. How would you say is digital banking changing financial or banking behavior in Namibia?
So it's really reshaping financial behavior in Namibia because it makes everyday banking a lot faster, more convenient, and more accessible. So we've seen at F&B that our digital channels usage has really increased amongst our customers, and most people now actually prefer mobile or digital channels for transactions, payments, and money management, reducing the reliance on physical cash and physical branches. So, and at the same time, you can really see that digital platforms are expanding financial inclusion and improving financial habits overall. Namibia now has widespread adoption of digital wallets across all spectrums, and that makes sending, receiving, and paying money so much easier, especially for people in rural and informal sectors, right? And they really show that digital banking is not only changing how Namibians transact, but it's also helping more people participate in the economy by building financial resilience and access opportunities that were previously out of reach. So it's really just there to help you grow.
How is F&B expanding access to banking services, particularly for the youth, SMEs, and underserved communities?
So more Namibians can bank without needing to visit a physical branch. So we can use tools like e-wallets, cell phone banking, agency banking, and online channels that really provide the services on demand and at lower cost. So F&B also operates a really wide outreach network, including 378 Cash Plus agents, 1,534 cash at till merchants, mobile ATMs, mobile ADTs, and digital hubs. So this really ensures that even rural or remote customers can access essential banking services conveniently. These platforms help young people manage money digitally and give SMEs faster and more secure ways to transact, pay suppliers, and receive customer payments. For underserved communities, digital wallets like our e-wallet have really transformed access because it enables tens of thousands of unbanked Namibians to receive and use money without needing a traditional bank account. And then as our digital channels really mature, F&B's innovations, together with our leadership in digital payments and financial inclusion, are helping to remove barriers of participation in the formal economy. So we're really trying to open opportunities for youth entrepreneurs, small businesses, and communities that would historically have been left out of traditional banking.
What determines whether somebody qualifies for credit, and what are the key habits that strengthen a financial profile?
Such a good question. So when you apply for credit at any bank, they will generally look at your income and your expenses. What was your behavior when you were repaying or taking out previous loans? Whether you're building a savings account and what are sort of your payment habits around that. And they obviously look at whether you are listed on ITC in any way, shape, or form. And then the key habits to actually strengthen your profile and hopefully then get easier access to your loans is to make sure you pay all of your accounts on time. So don't incur any penalties or interest by paying late. Make sure that your accounts are not overdrawn, because that then reflects badly on your banking behavior. Don't spend more than you earn, which is like the principle of financial habits. And having some savings or investment accounts really also help when they look at your overall financial position. So really building a profile. Another habit that I always recommend is to get really up close and personal with your finances. You need to know exactly what is going on with your income and your expenses, and go through your statements, please. Track your expenses, because you can so easily kind of get lost in your day-to-day. A tap here, a swipe there, you take out some cash at the cash at till, and then that money feels like it's already spent, and in the end you're like, oh, there's so much month left at the end of my money. What happened? And the best thing you can do to empower yourself is to know exactly where your income is going.
All right, what financial solutions are available for small and medium enterprises?
So SMEs in Namibia can access a really wide mix of financing solutions through FNB, through our offering. So we have FNB Namibia's SME Digital Banking Hub. So this basically means that business owners can access a range of convenient financing solutions designed to support both new and growing enterprises. And the hub allows them to manage their finances and banking needs digitally. Right? So from applying to credit, to accessing working capital facilities, or securing funding for equipment, vehicles, business expansion, all the things. And you don't even need to visit a branch to do that. You can do that through our SME hub. Yeah, and then in addition to the traditional offerings like the loans and the overdrafts, the SME Digital Banking Hub also connects entrepreneurs to specialized support. So we can provide guidance, training resources, and tools that help strengthen your financial management. Combined with a broader ecosystem that we have and the partnerships that are targeting national initiatives as well. So these solutions can create a much more accessible and supportive environment for SMEs to operate in across the whole country. So it's not just like in one of our regions. Combined with mentorship and training programs, the financing landscape supports both startups and growing businesses across the country.
What financial mistakes do people normally make that limit their access to, financial growth?
So not having a good overview of your budget and your expenses. So many people, including myself, right? Like we draw up budgets and then we never go back to actually look at them until our money runs out and there's still a lot of month left before the next salary hits. So it's really difficult, or one of the biggest habits that you can do is to start having a budget, tracking your expenses, and look at it every day. Then also in Namibia in general, there's many Namibians that take out too much debt and not understanding the true cost of debt. So sometimes, there's a couch for sale. I actually went online to just check this out for House and Home. So you can buy the couch cash for 35,000, right? Or you can buy it on credit, paying a down payment and then only paying 2,000 a month. In the end, you end up paying 48,000 in total for that same couch. So because you decided to take out debt and not fully looking at the interest you pay overall, you end up paying more for the actual item that you bought. So that's the thing about understanding the true cost of debt, the true cost of your repayment terms, and the true cost of your interest. And then not knowing how to maximize your banking. So depending on how you live, do you do more cash transactions? Do you do more EFTs? Do you tap a lot? Make sure you find the right pricing option for your habits, and shop around for it as well. All of the banks have to give you all the pricing options, and you can then really go and look at, this is how I bank. This is what I do every day. Let me go with the option that suits me best. The economy at the moment, it's hard on everybody, right? Like food and transport and school fees and nappies and household, everything is so expensive.
Yeah.
So making the most of what you earn and knowing exactly where you are spending your money is the best habit that you can come up with.
Ms. Anio, how can one build a strong or rather disciplined savings culture, especially in an environment that, has constant rising living costs?
So, rising cost of living is a reality that we all need to deal with. So, we need to be smart about our expenses and spend our money on the things that really help us grow. So, know your income, understand your expenses, and see where you can cut back as the cost of living increases, like the cost of your need, your rent, your groceries, etc. It's important to know in which areas you can kind of cut back on expenses in order to balance that back out. Also, put your money that you are busy cutting back, and if you have a little bit extra, put it into a savings account where you can actually earn interest. If you keep it under your mattress, it's going to lose buying power over time, right?
Yeah.
And then visualize a goal that you have for the money that you're cutting back on. So it's a lot easier to say, I choose not to go out with my friends tonight and save that money and put it into my savings account, than being like, I can't go out because I don't have money to spend. Because you actually are visualizing what you're going to do with that money instead. You're putting it into your savings account, you're letting it grow, and you're letting it work for you. Also, with the rising cost of living, start really small, right? Habits are built with small steps that are consistent over time. So, for example, FNB has a savings pocket that's linked to your transactional account that's already there. It's available for you on the app. So you can put away as little as $50 a month or $50 a week just to get that habit of saving growing. And then some of our invest accounts, you don't even need an opening balance that's more than $100, and that can really help you get into good financial habits that help you deal with the rising cost of living as well. And the other thing that I really like with this is sort of like find ways to do passive savings. So we have a thing called Bank Your Change. So every time you swipe, you can put $5 or $10, you can choose $5 or $10, then go into your savings pocket. Important to be aware of this, otherwise at the end of the month, you'll think your money disappeared from your account. It's in your savings pocket if it's the Bank Your Change that you chose, because it means that you're putting money away without even knowing about it, which then makes it so much easier to reach your savings goal.
As digital banking grows, risks also do grow. Now, what should consumers know about protecting themselves from fraud?
So the most important and the simplest rule is never share your PIN, your password, your one-time PIN with anybody. All right? No bank will ever ask you for these details, not by phone, by email, SMS, anything like that. Fraudsters are really good and really rely on convincing people to disclose their information to them. So staying alert is your strongest defense. So it's also important then to keep a close eye on your accounts. So check your balances regularly, check your transaction history regularly, and report anything that's unusual immediately. We invest heavily, right, to secure the systems and to try and protect our customers better, but fraudsters are always looking for new ways to get to your money. So a healthy dose of caution, being careful, especially when you look at clicking links, answering phone calls, or responding to unexpected text messages, it goes a long way to keeping your money safe. And in truth, majority of fraud attempts only succeed if you unknowingly give somebody information that they're looking for, right? So they then get their way in. So that's why it's so important to stay alert, stay vigilant, and those are the best ways to protect yourself.
What trends will shape the future of banking in Namibia over the next 10 to 5 years, or 5 to 10 years, sorry?
So over the next 5 to 10 years, we think banking in Namibia is likely going to be shaped by a gradual shift towards more digital-first services, with customers wanting greater convenience, simplicity, and real-time access across channels. As digital adoption is going to grow, we're going to continue exploring ways to enhance our payments, improve accessibilities, and make everyday transactions seamless and easier for both individuals and businesses.
If someone earns their first salary this month, what should they do first? Should they open multiple accounts? Should they start savings immediately? Should they build credit, invest, or pay off debt?
Okay, so let's start really simple. Do you have a bank account, and is the salary being paid into that? Do you understand your pricing structure for your bank account and the types of fees and charges that you're going to pay for how you are going to use your money that month? Then build your budget. You start with that. List your income and list your expenses, and be really honest about the expenses that you're anticipating, and know the difference between a want and a need. And I know sometimes wants feel like needs, but in order to be really, to build that disciplined financial thinking, you need to know the difference. And if you have any debt, like for a study loan, for example, make sure you pay that installment as soon as it becomes due. And if you have no debt, which hopefully that's the best position to be in, right? Mm-hmm. Then definitely put aside a portion of your salary into a savings account that's actually going to start being your emergency fund. So in an emergency fund, you want about 3 months worth of expenses to start off with. Like, that's the first kind of goal. And put that into a savings account that there's interest that can be earned. And wait with opening your store accounts and getting credit and all of that until you've actually started building good financial habits, because it's going to make your long-term financial wellness so much better.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Eniel, for coming and sharing insights on how modern banking now supports economic growth, innovation, and empowerment.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Now, that was it from us today. If you have any more questions, do leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And also do follow us on all our social media platforms. That is the Financial Literacy Initiative Namibia on X, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and also TikTok and LinkedIn. And do follow FNB as well. Can you just give a shout out on your social media?
Yeah, for sure. So FNB Namibia, we are on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, TikTok, all the places. So give us a follow. We share financial literacy tips there as well. So do come and join us.
Awesome. Until next time, it's goodbye.